So there's a new paper they released called "Recent Breakthrough in Understanding Neanderthal Human Interbreeding." Oh, published calls "Interbreeding between Neanderthals and modern humans was strongly sex-based." Um, I thought it was interesting because we were talking in like I don't remember what episode, but how like they're finding out that like Neanderthals were like smarter and like they were like stronger than humans, and then like maybe they're still out there, like maybe that's like a breakaway. But this one they're finding that like how like we all have like, or not everyone, but like a lot of people have Neanderthal DNA. Like I have a lot. I'm pretty I'm higher than the average in Neanderthal. But they're finding that like it was almost like of like the pairings that happened, it was almost all Neanderthal men and human women, which is interesting because it's like the consensus has been like that humans like, oh, we outbred the Neanderthals and we wiped them out. But like that kind of paints like a different picture. Like usually when it's like if Neanderthal men and human women, that's probably that like they were winning in like taking humans. I don't know. I thought it was interesting.
Taking humans, or were they just providing more? Where, because remember when we talked about Neanderthals, we were talking about how the extra cranial um, uh, square footage allowed for increased capacities. Is there possible that other uh, extremities were, uh, allowing for larger happenstance to take place?
Yeah, I mean it could be like, but like either way, like it kind of leans that way. Like either they were like really just messing us up, like they were winning all the battles and they were taking the human women, or that they were just like they were just chads out there. They were like, it's like, hey, listen to my bone flute, babe. Do 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 do. Like, do you see
He
my
just
prominent brow
he,
ridge? What do you think about
he he has
that?
such a way with words
Yeah.
and a 7 foot long penis. I'm gonna be right back.
Yeah, I thought it was interesting, but then it goes to go like where'd they go though? If it was like the Neanderthals, men were breeding with like human women. I don't know. Maybe there just wasn't enough of them. Maybe it was like maybe the Neanderthal men like saw the human women. They were like, then they looked back at the Neanderthal women and saw like the broad shoulders and like the thick brow ridge, and they're just like, I'm good.
I'm wondering if like the human women are just like, this is nice. I mean, it could be better.
Yeah, yeah.
Nagged him to death.
Or it's like, do you hear about like the guys that will like go to like move to Thailand or Colombia or stuff to like try to find a girlfriend? Like I wonder if it's like the same thing with Neanderthals, where it's like a way smaller population. Like they're tired of dealing with the stuff. They're like, I'm just gonna get a human woman. There's millions of them.
Right.
They just like
It's
bred
easy.
themselves out of existence.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, but not completely, right? Like, how long ago was it? We don't know, but at least probably like 60,000, I think is, close from what some of the stuff I've read. You know, there's still traces of them around. I carry, was it like 3 or 4%, I think.
Yeah, it was around the same too. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe there's just so much more humans that they got diluted out over time. I guess that's the modern theory, but I don't know. That kind of makes it interesting. It also makes me think of like I don't know, like a lot of the old like mythology when like Gilgamesh. He was like half god, half human. Like there's a lot of that kind of stuff going on in like old mythologies. Like if there were like other humanoids that were smarter and stronger than us, I don't know. I
The
wonder how.
Titans,
Yeah,
like
like
the Greek Titans.
yeah, there could be. It makes you curious, how much of that stuff is based has some basis in reality.
Yeah, because I mean, it reasons to say that, if early man was being fucked up by early caveman, they were telling stories about that shit for quite a while.
Hmm.
And, eventually, like with everything, those stories are going to adapt and shit, but like they stuck around because of that. Makes sense.
Yeah, it's interesting. And the thing with the Titans too was like that they were like stronger and smarter, but somehow the humans wiped them out, right?
No,
Something
it's Zeus like trapped him.
Zeus trapped them. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I wonder if it was a thing that like for a long time like Neanderthals were like kind of bullying humans, and then like it probably was like a collective thing. It's like we are weak, but we are numerous.
Yeah, it makes you wonder if like Zeus trapped him as some metaphor for like some sort of godly event wiped him out, right? Like t took him away, trapped him, right? And so that, then like Zeus created man, Zeus's man could
Yeah.
flourish.
Or it could even be like disease. Like imagine if there was human disease that spread to them, and if there's
Penis
a
rot.
but if there's like a lot less of them, like if they were like smarter and bigger, but there's less, then like a disease could wipe them out pretty easily. I don't
Yeah, like if they were being hunted for their furs.
know. Yeah. I think the boring explanation was that there's something like how like when you have like crossbreeds with like mules, like a lot of like um crossbreeds are like ligers and stuff, they're infertile. It could be a thing where the male Neanderthal human female crossbreed could like reproduce. But like if you had it the opposite, that they turned out to be infertile, it could be something like that too. But that's not fun. you know?
The inverse just sounds like that episode of Futurama where it's like, the man didn't choose the caveman woman. The caveman woman took the man and ooga booga.
Yeah,
Or what was it? Snoo snoo. Snoo snoo.
yeah,
Death by snoo snoo.
yeah. There's interesting things with that in genetics. Like, have you ever seen like a liger or a Tygon before?
Not in person.
I
I
saw
mean,
one. I can't.
I I think everybody's looked up an image of a liger after watching Napoleon Dynamite to see if it was actually a real thing.
Yeah, there's one of them. I can't remember because like liger and Tygon, it depends like which one's male, which one's female, and there's one of them that like just grows enormous, and it's something it is with the genetic mismatch where it's like in tigers like on their X chromosome they have like the gene that tells your body to stop growing. In lions it's like the Y chromosome, so if like you get that mixed then like they're missing the gene that tells them to stop growing, so they just like they just grow like comically huge, just like
Right.
fat, just like giant giant cats.
Monstrous.
Yeah.